Hello, hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is ADIE, and I will be your tarot reader today. I haven't done a pick a card in a while, so I'm really excited with the selection that I have picked for us over the next couple of days because I have something to announce. Every day around 6 or maybe 7, I haven't decided yet, but in the evening, a pick a card will drop here on the channel in honors of House of Glamours, my magic school where I'm teaching glamour, beauty, and sex magic. It's open. The doors are already open, but in about 4 weeks, the course content where I'm going to be teaching you guys glamour, beauty, and sex magic, which I believe glamour and sex magic are kind of like high magic. It's sort of advanced because it is the act of using your divine energy and not using so many different materials, right? We are going to be doing a lot of different things with herbs, candles, and doing rituals and stuff, but I do want to be clear that glamour magic and sex magic is the act of using your divine energy. You know, all magic is made in the mind. So especially glamour. I know a lot of people are confused here on the internet, you know, that it's all about makeup and fashion. It really isn't. It is embodying an energy that you want to embody no matter what that energy is. So I'm really excited. It's already open. The course is dropping in about 4 weeks. So in honor of it, I'll be dropping a video here. I'm going to probably be doing a lot of different content here on the channel, but give me your guys' suggestions because I do have about 6 suggestions here for the next 6 days. Just ones that I'm really excited, interested, curious to explore through the cards. So let me know if you guys have any suggestions of videos that you want to see over the next 10 days. Okay. Now the course is half off. So the ones that there are a couple ways that you can join House of Glamours. The doors are already open. When you go there, there's lots of different things already to get into, like the candle magic workshop. There's different rituals already there that you guys can get into and start learning. It's basically like a little social media for us, like our own little social media app off of the interwebs. You go there, you set up your profile, you meet everybody. There's things there that you can start to do and learn before class starts in the fall. In about 4 weeks, the course content is dropping. And so in honors, I'll be doing these pick a cards here. But like I said, the course is half off. So if you are interested in learning glamour, beauty, and sex magic, go over to the Stand store and join the school, the coven that I'm creating here for us. Now, one other thing that I want to mention is that ADIE Rose Tarot Etsy is officially closing in September as well. Okay, so these are like the last weeks that you can actually book a full long reading with me. The only way that you're going to be able to get a full reading from me is through my community. You have to be involved in this community space that I am building in order to access my energy in that way. This just ensures that these are real people that are wanting to work on themselves. Even if you are wanting to attract that man, girl, I can help you, okay? You don't need to chase him. You can pull him in. You can pull somebody 10 times, 100 times better than him in. Join, baby, I got you, okay? But this is just to ensure that even if you are wanting relationship readings, even if you are wanting to know certain things, this is just ensures that you are actually doing the work. A lot of the things that we're getting into and that I'm going to be teaching even in the winter, these are things that I tell my clients already. So in order to book a full long reading, you're gonna have to be involved in the community space to reach my energy in that way. So these are the last weeks that you can actually book a tarot reading with me. There are 2 options, okay? You can book it through ADIE Rose Tarot Etsy. Go over there, book your tarot reading. You can also book it through the Stand store. I've had some clients, because I have a lot of returned clients. I have a lot of returned clients that come and they were like, really sad. They just wanted to have some questions answered. They're kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe you're gonna be, you know, not doing tarot readings anymore, I'll still be doing YouTube tarot readings here. I love tarot. It is one of my favorite hobbies that I have turned into a business. But I do feel like my energy is shifting in a way, and I am very interested in doing just more collective work. And this is what House of Glamours is. I had this dream for a really long time, like probably for the past 14 years. I always thought it would be a physical kind of like center where people would come. We would do meditations and rituals and do yoga, because I will be teaching yoga in this space as well. I am going to be teaching my spiritual baddies. Okay, this is not just about hair and makeup and fashion and, you know, pulling dudes and whatever. This is really about elevating your energy so your life can elevate. But I always thought that this center, my dream, would be like a physical, like brick and mortar place where people would go. And I'm realizing, like I realized today, like this is what I was dreaming about like years ago, like creating a space for people to come to heal and elevate and work on themselves. And, you know, I just feel my own energy as a teacher, as a healer, as a leader here in the collective to kind of create this space for my people, for the people that fuck with my energy, you know, for us to come together and collectively work on elevation. I'm really excited. I just love the back ends of House of Glamours. It's like a little, like, social media, like a little Instagram. That's what it feels like, sort of, but there's a lot of other ways that we can communicate and interact with each other within it, with what I create and put in there. It's just a space that's going to continue to grow and get cooler and cooler and cooler. There's a lot of already cool stuff there, and I'm really excited as a creative and healer and teacher to just keep pouring in. So in September, my energy is shifting. I'm going to be just solely kind of fixed on this space and growing this space. And so I am going to be pulling away from one-on-one collective readings from the public. You're not going to be able to access me, only through my collective coven community. Okay, whichever tier that you have joined, you'll be able to get a reading from me if you need it. Okay, so if you've picked Bouquet, which is just the course content, the people that just want the glamour, beauty, and sex magic course, you'll still be able to get a reading with me. If you go with Seedling, which doesn't have the course content at all, it's just like the coven access, you'll still be able to get a reading from me. And Rosebud is the full on access to the coven and the school that's there, all the education that I'm pouring into there. So guys, go and check out the Stand store. Oh, and there's 2 ways, okay? I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. But there's 2 ways that you can book a tarot reading with me. Like I said, ADIE Rose Etsy, okay? ADIE Rose Tarot Etsy. We'll be closing in the first week of September, so book your readings there. Those are full-length readings, okay? Aura and tarot readings. Now, if you are just wanting like a question, 2 questions max, because the full tarot readings are more questions, we can explore more. But if you are just wanting something small, you can also book through the Stand store. Yeah, so those are the 2 options, but they will both be going in September, and they will not be around unless I do something special, okay? And I won't be doing full-time, full 30-minute, hour-long readings. I will not be doing that unless you are a house member of my little coven. I'm so excited. And so I'm finishing up. I haven't been here for a while. And I'm just finishing up the last touches of this course. Okay, guys? So I'm really excited to be back and doing some tarot readings here. Like I said, I have a few written down for probably the next 6 days. Tune in, okay? Every night around 6:30, probably 7 p.m., I'll make them. I think I want to premiere them, but I don't know if I'll premiere them. They might just drop. But give me some suggestions, okay? Is there anything else I want to mention before we jump into this juicy reading? I'm really excited. Oh, and like, you know, I'm just gonna be doing YouTube for fun. This is not, I'm not, you know, I wanna get more fun here with the content. So pick a cards will still be dropping because I really like having fun. And I think also like the one-on-one like sessions kind of pulled the fun away from my hobby, my love of reading cards and just reading energy. It kind of pulled the fun out of it, is what another reason why I'm pulling away from it. So we'll still have pick a card readings, but I also want to explore more different types of content here. So there will be like, you know, I want to get more witchy over here, and it's gonna happen. So give me suggestions on that. What do you guys want to know? I've been a practicing witch. I'm a chaos witch that does mostly glamour and beauty and hoodoo, okay, and shamanic energies. That was my start, is shamanic magic, and yoga. Yoga is magic too. You guys, a lot of you guys don't know that. It's a very useful magical tool to use for transmutation and manifestation, which we will be getting into in the House of Glamour. So whatever you guys are interested in knowing, I know somebody mentioned like showing books, and I just put my books up over here. They're stacked up. I still need to get like a, I'm kind of indecisive with how I want to set up my books here in my house. But I will do a video on books. I actually have something really exciting to share with you guys book-wise. I'm a big reader. I'm always reading. So I have something exciting to kind of like share. Exciting for me and for ones that are like me. But anyways, let's get into this reading. I know you guys sometimes, bitch, shut up. You be yapping way too much, ADIE. So what? I don't care. That's me. And I might eat too. I might eat in the video. I'm just playing. I ain't got no snacks. I'm staying true to my diet, okay? But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in these readings. Peace. All right, my loves, let's tap into this reading. We're going to find out what or who is pulling on your energy. We're going to see what type of energies are pulling at you, okay? We got 3 readings here for you to choose from. This is reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3. Tap in, okay? See which one is calling you, resonating with you, pulling at you. This holds the energy of what's pulling at you. So tap in, and I'll see you guys at your reading. All right, reading number 1. Let's find out. Let's see what energies are pulling at you right now. Oh, you guys got the devil. The devil's pulling at you, number 1. Okay, so we have trine. This is, let me see. Says indulges, yes, gifts, eases, harmonize. Okay, this is about flow. This is usually opportunity here. So, and then we have the devil. Okay, so this is usually like really good energy when it's a trine. It usually are things that harmonizes with you. These are things that eases and energizes and like things that support what you're trying to do. So there is this energy that I feel like you're scared to go towards this energy because it's the devil. So you're kind of like, you might feel like there's something. Okay, so what's pulling on your energy? There's 2 things pulling on your energy at this, like that's what I'm picking up from here. Okay, is that there's 2 things. There's something that is very tempting but keeps you trapped, right? You feel trapped, like you don't have a way out of it, but you actually do. You're completely free. You don't have to walk towards this person and take their hand or, you know, engage in this activity. You don't have to, but it feels like there is something that you feel kind of like trapped in, that you have to be. You know, there could be a lot of insecurities or false beliefs and like toxic patterns that you're like conditioned in that makes you feel like you have to go towards this person. But there's actually also this other stream of energy that is aiding in what you need, that can really help you never go in towards this devil energy again. this is an energy that feels like you feel like it offers a lot of like benefit to you. Like it benefits you. It's like it would benefit your life in a better way. Like you don't feel trapped. You feel like you can truly indulge without being toxic, you know, without things getting kind of like messy or toxic. And that would be the trine energy. So there's two things kind of like pulling on you. There's an energy that feels like it's trapping you, and then there's another energy that feels like you're being pulled on because it's really what you want. It's really what you desire. Even if this devil was something that you felt like you desired at one point, it's like it's not benefiting you. Okay, let's clarify the devil. What is pulling on number 1? Oh my God, we have enslavement. So it says work slave. This could be work. This could be a prisoner of war. So this could be somebody. So I'm just reading the words around here that resonate with what I'm picking up on. It feels like this could be something like it could be a work situation where you like, you know, the devil could be the boss, someone that you feel like you're trapped, you got to come here, you have to do these things. But in actuality, you're not, you know, it could be a situation that you feel like you're at war with, like a person that you're at war with, and they have like captured you, right? Made you their slave, you know, in such a way. You feel enslaved to them. Okay. Let's see what this trine energy is. The trine. What is this trine? I just feel like there's like this flow, this easy flow that's like here, you know, and it enriches your life. It enriches your experience. It gifts you. It gives you ease. You don't feel trapped. You don't feel constricted in this on this energy that's pulling at you. Okay. Oh my God, look, the devil came out. There's some type of, and it says dark magic, possessed. So it feels like this devil energy really does not want you to go towards this trine energy. It's getting in the way of me even trying to tap in to what this is, okay? If like this, I feel like, and right before I pulled this card, and you see how my voice, they don't want me to say this. Whoever this devil is, whoever this character is, whatever this energy is in your life, I was going to say that if you would just go in this direction just a little bit, maybe take a couple days off, or like the days that you have off, even if this is a job, this energy is going to take off, whatever this is. And it can really like cut the chains, these invisible chains, these invisible chains that you have with this devil energy. My God. This has never happened in a reading where my voice, But I want to get clarifying on this trine energy, that I feel like, you know, there is some type of like energetic pull. This energy, this devil energy, this person does not want you to go in this direction because they can see what it is. This is out in the open for this devil to see. It's very conflicting. This energy is conflicting to this. Like, these two things cannot happen. These two things cannot coexist. Okay, so this devil character does not want you to go in this direction because they understand that means that you're not going to be working for them. They know that you're going to be taken off this. What do I want to say? You're going to be taken off. It's interesting. Yeah, something will fall. Something will fall. This is a fall of a civilization. Something is corrupted. Yeah, they understand that you completely understand what this is. Whatever this contract is, this partnership, this relationship, they understand that you know exactly that it's the devil energy, that you feel entrapped. You feel like this is toxic. It's not good for you. And you're not ignorant to that anymore. But they want your energy. They really want your energy. And so you leaving would completely destroy whatever they see that this benefits them as. Okay. So I want to see what this energy is when it comes to trine flow, spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have a rebel. Okay, so this energy here, let me see if you guys can see. Okay, you can't see fully what's going on here. Let me pull this over. Okay, so this trine, we have rebel, revolutionary. This is going to be so revolutionary. Like, it will change your life, maybe even change other people's lives. You know, this is definitely going in more of a direction of peace for yourself. This is not you conforming to what this energy wants you to be. It's being very different. It's being like more for yourself, like being more free, right? What else? Clarify this energy for me. So we have, this is really interesting. We have, what is this? Group living and like tribe, it says here. So here this is not about being enslaved. This is like people working together. This is creating a true community, true love here. This is about doing what's right. And it's not just benefiting those who are involved. It's also supporting and benefiting you. Okay, so there is something that involves like maybe like over here you feel like this is just you doing the work. You're doing all the work for this person, whether this is a relationship or a job. And then over here in this energy that's pulling on you, this is a situation where you feel supported. You're also putting in work, but other people are also putting in work. People are everyone's being taken care of in this situation, and it energizes you and it supports you and it puts ease, you know, gives you ease. Okay, so we also have obsession. Okay, so it says jealousy, obsessive lover, obsessive love. I forgot that these cards have they have things on the back. The lesson here is peace. Okay, with this. Faith is secret. Those things are standing out to me. So I feel like with this energy, this is something that feels really good and interesting, that you feel obsessed about, which is interesting because it says cult, and I want to say like other people would be obsessed about. They're interested in this thing, interested in, you know, you're very interested in this thing. They're interested in you. You're interested in them. This could be a person as well that is more about, you know, both parties feeling equally taken care of, you know, in the relationship. But it's something that you're beginning to feel very obsessed about, that other people are obsessed about. There could be also jealousy circulating this energy for some reason, whether this is like this person over here is jealous of this energy, this opportunity, you know, these components. Like trine is about multiple like aspects working together, you know, which is really great. So let's get an answer of what you should be doing right now. That's what I want to do. Ooh. Okay, let me mix up the cards over there. Let's see. We have alchemy. Okay. We have alchemy. So what you need to do is look at the inner alchemy that's going on, the spell that you're putting out into the universe through your thoughts and through your actions. Okay. All these readings that I'm like doing, like the main like lesson that I'm teaching throughout these readings is about alchemy. I keep bringing up alchemy here. And so alchemy is like working with the below and the above, right? The physical and the mental. These two things, they mix together and it creates a spell, which creates a result. Right? An alchemy. So the alchemy that you're doing within your mind is the belief systems. What do you believe that's going to happen? What do both of these situations make you feel? Okay. And with that, what are those belief systems that are put into place when you interact with these two energies? These are the things that you need to consider. That's going to help you choose what energy you need to go towards and what energy you need to cut loose. I mean, we already know what kind of energy you need to cut loose, but it seems like it's hard. And so maybe you need to start doing the inner alchemy, the mental alchemy, right? And it almost feels like the outer alchemy is just moving towards this trine energy, like indulging in it, engaging with the other energies that are over here, because it feels like there's a lot more energies that are alike with your energy, and engaging with it, and this will just disappear. Like it will go away is what I'm really feeling. And so there's no real like maybe not so much of like interaction that you need to do here. Maybe it's just literally walking away, cold turkey, whatever it is, and paying attention to what you're saying to yourself every day and what you're showing up and doing, because it's like the physical part is also a very vital component to alchemy. What are you doing every day? What are your behaviors, your actions? Are they aligned with what you're thinking that's supposed to happen? Are they aligned with what you believe about yourself or about this situation? All right, so that's what I got for you, number one. Let me know down below if you like this type of reading, pulling on your energy and really going deep into the energy. Let me know down below. And are you ready to let go? Are you ready to let this all fall? This entrapment? Are you ready to let it fall and be destroyed? Let me know down below and I'll see you in the next reading. All right, reading number 2, welcome. Let's dive in to your reading and find out what is currently pulling on your energy. Okay, so we have Uranus and we have the Hierophant. Wow, I love this. So definitely these are guides talking to you. That's what this is making me feel. Okay, in the Hierophant, there's these two figures that come to the Hierophant. So you're the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant is this spiritual leader. And this could also mean that a spiritual leader is, is pulling on your energy, someone that can help you, or it could be like a spiritual practice, a religion that is calling on you. Okay, but most importantly, like just the way that this card is set up, let me show you. There's these guides whispering in your ear. Okay, so you might feel called to go to a spiritual practice. You might feel called to talk to a spiritual leader, get a spiritual advisor, something of that sort. But we also have the Uranus here. Okay, so what's pulling on your energy right now? This is like breakthroughs, brainstorming, insight, awakening. Okay, this is very unexpected energy that comes in, like lightning, like suddenly. Okay, yeah, freedom. Okay, so what's currently pulling on you is that there's a situation that you want to commit to. No matter if that's like a spirit, like you might feel like a spiritual calling towards something. and it's very unexpected. It feels like it's just coming in, right? But it's like insight. And the, Uranus is like really sudden shifts. Things are beginning to suddenly shift around and be different. And it feels unexpected. And the reason why that is happening is because this is calling on you. You are either being called to like commit to something, commit to someone, commit to yourself in a certain way, or you're being called to step up and be this hierophant, to be this spiritual advisor or someone that could advise people, okay, in some type of way. It's going to be one of those, they're not really pinpointing it for, I think it could be either or, right? But you're having some type of breakthrough, and like this sudden energy is happening. It feels like, there's this whole, like, you're experimenting with energies possibly. And this is like experimenting with certain energies, like these unexpected like ideas that are coming through that are pulling on your energy. And this is because you are meant to kind of step into like being that person that people can come to. People can really come to and understand themselves. So you might feel like you need to help people. Maybe you need to become a teacher. You could also feel like you need to commit because people need you. Like you're beginning to need someone. This could definitely mean that you are wanting to commit to someone in a relationship. Okay, so this is what's pulling on your energy right now. And it's like it's coming at a surprise. It feels like there's this sudden change, and it's scary. It's unexpected. It's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen after this. After you say, okay, this is pulling on my energy, let me just go with this energy. Because when we're talking about pulling, you either need to say, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to commit to you. I'm not going to do this. This is like, I'm not ready for this. Or, it's either you're going to cut it down, you're going to cut it off, right? Or you're going to go to it. You're going to let it pull you in deeper. So know that when we're doing these readers, who's pulling on your energy, what's pulling on your energy, it's like, know that you have a choice. You don't have to allow it to pull on you, but it's either you're going to allow it to pull on you and it's going to pull you in deeper, or you're going to cut it off. This feels like something's coming in suddenly and it's making you make a choice. Okay, it's just also about awakening to yourself, I think, awakening to what you're supposed to do for humanity. And so yeah, that's what I'm feeling about this. It feels very unexpected, and things are kind of like shifting around, and you don't understand how it's going to be once you choose it. So it's like, is this going to lead to something good? I don't know. But there is this energy that you feel like you have to commit to something. You have to either commit to being single, commit to going into this relationship that feels like it's going in this direction, or it's like you have to commit that, you don't want this position, or you are going to commit that I want this position. Okay. That feels like I'm unexpectedly needing to make a choice. It's coming at you surprise. It almost feels like, okay, well, everything's kind of shifting. The old is shifting outward, and I can choose to kind of like be in the old. That doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay. But this is the wordplay that Spirit's wanting me to use. Or I can go with the new. It feels like things are shifting and I got to choose. Things could be falling away because there's this energy pulling on you. So like things could be falling, and it feels like destruction is what I'm picking up with the Uranus energy. But it's also that you can step into this energy of being the Hierophant. So your relationships could be falling apart, or something could be falling apart because you're being called to commit to this person. It could be that like these structures are falling apart in your life because you're being called to commit in some type of way
whether it's like a religion or commit to, stepping up for humanity, for people, being that person, being that teacher. Okay. All right. So we have the law. Okay. It feels like this energy, it feels like someone made a decision. I feel like it's your guides made a decision that the time is now. This is like you're being judged. There's some type of like law being enforced. I'm seeing it as like you kind of elevating to a certain point in your life where you either need guidance or you need to give guidance. You're being elevated in such a way, the guides approve, your counsel are realizing this is the time. It's time for you to get married. It's time for you to get committed. Okay. And this is what's pulling on your energy right now, is making a decision, like a final decision, like knowing that you saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to just stay here. That is like a final decision. Or you are making a decision like, okay, I'm going to pull deeper into this. I'm going to let myself get pulled deeper into this energy and I'm going to commit, because I feel called to it. Like everything is kind of like telling me to go in this direction, all the chaos that's around me. Yeah. We also have injustice. Does that say injustice? Yeah, injustice. Wow. That is really interesting for things. There has been a lot of injustice here. There's a lot of injustice happening around you. It's not making sense. It's painful. And it's almost like you have no choice. Payback or revenge. Victim. Are you going to be a victim? Or are you going to make the law? That is what I'm hearing, but like, let's look at this payback or revenge. It feels like there has been a lot of like revenge against you. There has been like, you've been through a lot of injustice, injustice overturned. Yeah, there's been like a lot of things that have happened. And so there's like these sudden shifts that are going on. And that's why you're being pulled in this direction. You're being pulled towards safety. I really want to clarify that to you, because with the Uranus, it can feel unpredictable and unknown, and like you just don't know what this is going to happen. But I feel like you need to trust that your guides are pulling you towards something, because there's been a lot of injustice, and it's like you've reached a point where you're able to go in this direction where it's not going to be chaotic. It's almost like you're getting pulled out of a mess, but you got to trust it. And it does need your approval. Like it does need your, like you saying, yeah, okay, I'm going to go. That's giving your agreement. I'm going to go. I'm going to being pulled on, that's an energetic cord. That's a contract. And so it does need your awareness. It does need your, so it does feel like things might be getting out of control and you're like, what is happening? It's because there's a lot of injustice. So you could have done, like somebody could have done something to you. Something could have happened. Someone was trying to get revenge. And a lot of weird things are happening, I'm hearing, and you're feeling pulled to go in this direction, but you're just like, I don't know, like, should I do this? Or what is this? Should I go? Like, should I commit? I feel like you should. I feel like this is your guides. Like this is you getting your payback. Like you're going to reap the benefits going in this direction. Okay, look, peacemaker. This was the next card that I was gonna, in this direction is peace. In this direction is peace, okay? You're being pulled towards, if you're scared to like step up to the plate and maybe be that advisor to other people. Like I remember that part in my journey. where I had to make that decision where I was like, okay, like, you know, I feel weird stepping up to the plate and like being this advisor, being that person where people are going to be coming to me for advice.
I'm trying to look at our cats.
The people outside.
Yes.
What does that sound? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me pause it. My daughter, she's stressing out. Okay, listen. Sorry. My daughter, she was like, they're picking up my cat. She's very protective over her cats. There's like these other kids that are trying to pick up her cat, like our cats, you know? And so, what I'm feeling here is like there's protection going on. Your guides are like trying to protect you, right? And I remember there was like this, like all this chaos going in my life, right? And I felt the call to start a YouTube channel, right? To start a YouTube channel, start doing tarot readings for people. I was in a place where I needed money. And I needed extra money. I needed to start more income coming in. And I was being called, and there was like all this chaos. There was a lot of different things happening that was like injustice in my life. And it wasn't like I was like, oh, okay, all this stuff is happening. I don't know what my daughter is doing. But you know, it's like all this chaos. Like you don't understand what's going on, why people are saying and doing the things that they're doing, you know. And there was no like connection where I felt like, okay, these things are doing, and you know, I got to go in this direction and step up to the plate. But it was like, it was a weird thing. Like all this stuff was happening, but my intuition was telling me like, just dive into work, start the YouTube channel, get serious about it, you know, and start interacting with people, right? And start like advising them through the cards. And it changed my life. Like, and I didn't know what, like, I think a lot of you guys also, it could be something like a lot more bigger than just like starting a YouTube channel or starting a stream of income or something like that. It's something bigger, and it might feel like, I don't know if I should, you know, you could be feeling like you're leaving something that you're committed to go to something else that you feel like you have to commit to, and it's brand new and you don't know how it's going to work. You know, it could be that. But I just feel like this is like gonna make peace in your life. You're being called towards peace. Your guides are trying, like you see this hand. I feel like there's this like, they have your hand and they want to pull you into like a more peaceful stream of energy, because there has been a lot of injustice for you, okay? And people are trying to take revenge. They're trying to, you know, so there's been some type of like decision, and I'm seeing like a council over you, over like other people, the situation. There's been some type of like decision made, and you're being pulled out of this injustice and into peace. And it feels really sudden. It feels like I got to make this decision, and this is what, you know, maybe things have happened, and you're just like, why is this happening? Why did this happen? And it's all because you're being pulled towards peace, okay? So let's get one more from this deck to see what's going on. Okay, I keep getting these blank cards. So we have athletes. Okay. I feel like you're being called to, you're being called to kind of like fight in a way. You could be like, you're here to fight for injustice. You're here to fight for peace. You're here to, you know, help people. And it's time to get active. You're being called to kind of like, fight and be active, maybe possibly for the things that you are committed to, want to commit to. And this is ultimately to kind of like protect and to guard and to bring peace into your life. Okay. So I do feel like this is a decision that has been made, and it almost feels like, you know, it's almost like I'm seeing someone with their hand, like your guides have you by their hands, you know, like, and they're watching everything. They're watching people, you know, and they're just like really protective over you. And they're just like, okay, let's go. We're going to take you out of this mess. And it feels like as they're pulling you, because you're being pulled, because you're being taken out of this situation. And there's just like all this chaos kind of happening, and it feels confusing. But they're like, just agree. Just like agree. Let's go. Let's do this, you know, just agree and allow us to pull you into this by you agreeing and going in this direction of commitment, of stepping up to the plate. Okay. So you're being pulled to gamble, to throw the dice and see how the dice land. You feel like that, you know, and I also feel like this card speaks of like what you feel is like by you kind of like stepping up and committing, you're gambling, you're taking a risk maybe with what you have. And so you're being called to kind of like to bet, like just to rely on your guides. That's what I'm really getting with this. It's like you feel like you're taking like to trust. I almost feel like I can't even speak, because your guides are just like, I feel like for the collective that's watching this, their guides want you to trust. You need to trust where we're pulling you, where we're telling you that you need to go and do. We need you to just, they're like, we know that it feels like you're taking a gamble. You're taking a big gamble here, but you need to trust that we got you, and we're pulling you into peace. We're pulling you into safety. We are pulling you away from injustice. You need to trust. Okay. So that is what I got for you. Number 2, let me know down below. How are you feeling right now? What are the things that are like shifting around you? Do you feel like you're ready to commit to someone, or commit to like a position, commit to a religion, commit to a spiritual practice, or, you know, commit to something? What are you committing to? Do you feel like this decision has to make your circumstances peaceful? It has to, because like it can't get worse than what it is. That's what I'm feeling with this Uranus card. It's like out of control. But let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Peace. All right, reading number 3. Let's tap in and see what energy, who or what is pulling on you, on your energy. Okay, we have Mercury. You know, the last reading that I'm going to be doing tonight is, I've been knocking these out all day, but the next reading is like, what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? What are they going to say? So much pulling on your energy, so you need to do that. You need to watch that video that's going to come out in the next 5 days. Okay? Or look for it on the channel. I got a message for you. So, Knight of Cups and Mercury. Okay, so yeah, someone has they have information that they need to give over to you. They want to communicate to you. There's some type of conversation that needs to be said, okay, with this Knight of Cups. This is someone that is really, I want to say missing you. I do want to say missing you. They have a lot of love for you. This is someone who's really interested in having an emotional experience with you. Let's just say that. Because it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic relationship, it could also be like somebody that really just wants to experience your energy. They really like what they're seeing. They want to express how they feel to you. They want to trade. That word is coming in. So there could be like some type of like, you know, exchange that they want to do with you. But they want to talk about it. They want to like, also like there's a narrative. That word is also pointing out to me. So they want to talk about the narrative. This person is curious about you. They've been watching you, and I feel like they have a lot of thoughts. They have a lot of words that they want to express to you. It feels like very emotional with the Knight of Cups. This person could be kind of like, they could be like, their vision can be kind of fogged up with emotion, or like, you know, let's just say like, you know, oh God, okay. So Spirit is showing me like the eyes kind of welling up with water, with tears, with the waterworks. And so like, you know how like this person could be crying a lot, or they could be just like really emotional, right? And you know how like the eyes fill up with water and it kind of distorts the vision of what you can see. Like that's what Spirit is showing me. So this person's emotions is kind of distorting how they're seeing the situation or seeing you. And this is like their emotional energy is pulling on you, and it might be like dragging you back. You might be like trying to like, sometimes I feel like you're trying to like go forward. You're trying to like move forward, but you feel like you keep stopping and thinking about the situation or thinking about them, or you feel like you can't move in the direction that you want to go into. That's not even showing up. I don't know if you want to go in this direction, but let's just see. Let's just get some more clarifying energy. Ooh. Abusive relationship comes up. Okay, so we have abusive relationship. So you could have felt like you've been abused. You needed rescue from this person. Okay, so I feel like there could be somebody that maybe even abused the emotional connection, abused the relationship. They want to talk about the abuse in the relationship. They might want to talk about someone who's abusing them. That too. Wow. This person feels hurt. You might feel hurt. Let's get another one to see what is this energy. Okay. What is this? Oh my God. Oppressor. Okay, this is someone that you felt very oppressed. Domestic. This could be domestic violence. This could be someone that you felt like was trying to silence you, like oppress you, maybe even sabotage you. This could be like a narcissist coming in, okay? Someone who's abusive coming in with the waterworks to have a conversation with you. They want to have an exchange. They want something from you. Could be that they want your emotional like awareness. You know, they want you to see them sad. But this is someone that you felt like very like oppressed. This was a relationship that did not make you feel good. This is an energy that's pulling on you right now. Okay. Okay, so we have peacemaker. This person is coming in to make peace, wanting to like maybe apologize. Maybe they want to apologize. Maybe they want to, mediator that's coming in. So there could be somebody that's connected to this person might be reaching out, trying to make peace between you and this person. Which could be like their family member. This could be like their friend, you know, their homie. You know, this might be the conversation that leads to another kind of interaction or something like that. Or you might hear something about this person. Oh my God, my kids are playing and they're so loud. Hold up. Hold up. I'm recording. I've been recording all day though. Hey, can you guys keep it down? Ethan! Tata! Can you guys keep it down? They're playing their video games. And they're like, you know, they know I'm recording. But, okay. So, this person, this person, they want to make peace with you, you know. They might want to say sorry, you know. I don't know. This could be somebody in your social circle. This could be a friend that abused the relationship as well. We have a city dweller here. City dweller. The hell? Okay, working class. Shop owner. This could be somebody that you worked with, you know. You felt very oppressed in this, and like, you know, they used their authority to abuse the relationship. Trauma is imprisonment with this card. Trauma is imprisonment with this card. City dweller. This is weird. Let me see. Self-identity. So I felt like this could be somebody that you felt very imprisoned, obviously, in this connection. They are coming in to have a conversation. I feel like they finally, I want to say they finally see themselves, and there could be like someone wanting to like, and it doesn't matter if they can see themselves. It matters if they can change. I do really want to point that out for you, number 3. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let's pull one more card. Honestly, it feels like Spirit is being very silent. Ooh, yep. My cats, they try to rule my life, number 3. Come here. Come in. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. Stop all that. Come on. No. Miko is obsessed with thinking this place is a hotel. Okay? Going in and out. Cat hotel. Okay? But we have destruction. The cat, it's like, there's a, like, you know, this person is very childish. My kids were out there being loud as hell. Miko is just coming in, like, you know, yelling at me. And it's like, you know, these people, this person, okay, they're childish and they're just destructive, you know. This is the card right here. Destruction. This person is a ticking time bomb. Okay? Helpless maiden. Helpless maiden, it says there. A fool is coming in. Okay? And so I feel like this is the person that's pulling on your energy. And like I was saying, I feel like Spirit is being really silent right now through this reading. I'm not feeling like the other readings where I had to like I think this is going to be the shortest one in the piles. Because I just don't, like, you already know what it is. This is what's pulling on your energy, their emotional energy. And so I feel like you might be feeling it. You might be continuing to feel on it until this conversation happens, until this person kind of reaches out and actually communicates to you. And so it's, you know, you kind of just have to kind of like push through if you feel kind of held back by this energy. You know, it's not going to end until you just like you interact with this person. And so this can be it. This can be like they message you, you say that you don't want to talk. It ends there. You know, no matter how much this person tries to come at you with the waterworks, with trying to say sorry, trying to like, you know, use their abuse of emotion or something like that. The thing is that this person is destructive, and Spirit really wants you to keep in mind and not lose sight of that. We have shooting star confirmation when it comes to this energy that's pulling on you. Okay, there you have confirmation about this, and you're getting confirmation in this reading. Spirit is saying that you understand that this is the person that's calling on you, and they're bugging you. They're annoying you. Come on. God, I try to go get him and bring him in here. That's what he does. He knocks on the door and then he runs away. You know why? This is what this person wants you to do. They're going to knock on your door, send you some kind of text, call you, send somebody your way, right? To make you leave your room, make you leave what you're doing that you find to be important to go and do what they want you to do. Open the door for them. So this person might want you to open the door for them, you know, because that's what Meeks is doing. He's scratching on my door because, again, he wants to go out for the 100th time. You know, he wants to go out there. What he gonna do? He gonna go lay in the bush. His old ass is gonna go lay in the bush. I'm gonna let him out, you know, maybe because it's getting dark. But this is what this person is trying to do. They're trying to get you to leave the room, leave what you doing, you know, get up on their shit. This is a person that gave no shit about you, blew up your shit. Now Spirit's really talking. They blew up your shit. Okay, they abused the relationship, violated the connection. They had you out on these streets. You know what I mean? Like, they were just horrible. You felt oppressed. You felt like you were silenced and abused. And so this person's gonna come and knocking and trying to get you to go out of what you're doing to open up a door for them. They want you to open doors for them. Like that exchange that I was talking about. That's what this person wants from you. Okay, so number 3, don't do it. And I know it's irritating when this person's pulling on your energy. You can either tell them, leave me the fuck alone, you know, or when they reach out, you just say, no, I'm not interested. But it feels like it will not stop until you interact with this person. Okay, and with this shooting star, it feels like there's some type of wish that might be happening in your life or that they want to happen in their life. And so it's like they want to ride on your star. I'm seeing someone ride on the star, like right through the shooting star. So it could mean that this person like really wants to like come in and ride on your star, ride on your ride, like something to that, you know, have you open a door for them in some type of way. Okay, so let me know down below. Are you going to answer? What are you going to do? Do you know who this is? Don't do it. Okay, that's what I got for you, number 3. Let me know down below all the deets, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Peace.